Two boys.
One singular brain cell.
I'm Pyro.
I am the Chuckness.
Chuckles, tell them what we're checking out today.
We're checking out the Hollow Years. Mostly because we're falling into infinity. And this is by Dream Theater.
Dream Theater, guys. We hate them. We love them. We're confused.
They're fantastic, but we don't want to listen to them. It's weird.
I think that's just our ADHD.
Yeah, good chance. And they have so many really long songs.
They do. But I found a few that I've absolutely really enjoyed.
And I know so many musicians that this is like their favorite band.
Such up there. So you got to have the respect nonetheless, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we've been listening to the Liquid Tension Experiment. We've reacted to a few of those. While not our thing, we definitely were very impressed with that.
Absolutely.
Very cool. I mean, Mike's done a lot of stuff. So I don't know who actually, chat, you can drop down in comments, who were the starting members of Dream Theater? Obviously, this is something we could easily Google right now, but the internet's been acting up a little bit. So fill us in, guys.
And we just want you guys to tell us. Because you're nice.
No, they're not. They're very mean. Actually, no. Dream Theater fans, I feel like, have taken our confusion the best out of everybody else. We'll give another band a 6, and they're like, "You hate them."
Yeah, and
Dream Theater, we're giving
good guys.
we're giving Dream Theater 4s, and like, okay, we understand where you guys are coming from, but listen, you guys don't know what you're talking about. It's very polite.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to Dream Theater fans. Like, it's just. This is metal. This is supposed to be disrespectful, you think. You know what I mean? And
you'd think.
They're nice to us. But we're going to jump into the Hollow Years, I guess, and see what's up.
Let's do it.
By the way, what's up with the cover, real quick? Tangent.
It's just a couple of humans on stilts watching for birds.
Wrong. It's not. It's more than a couple.
It's more than a couple?
There's two there. That's a couple. Well, there's a third watching.
Oh, yeah, I missed that idea. So we got a person watching two persons watch each other.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Falling into infinity. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, because they're all falling into infinity.
Interesting. All right, let's get into this. Shout out to our Patreon for the pick.
Let's do it.
I'm going to guess it was old Renarian. Love your face.
Renaran.
Just the kind of man you hear about, who leaves his family for an easy out. They never saw the signs, he never said a word, he couldn't take another day. Carry me to the shoreline, bury me in the sand, walk me across the water, and maybe you'll understand. Once the stone you're crawling under is lifted off your shoulders, once the cloud that's raining over your head disappears, the noise that you'll hear is the crashing down of hollow years. She's not the kind of girl you hear about. She'll never want another. She'll never be without. She'll give you all the signs. She'll tell you everything, then turn around and walk away. Carry me to the shoreline, and maybe you'll understand. Once the stone you're crawling under is lifted off your shoulders, once the cloud that's raining over your head disappears, the noise that you'll hear is the crashing down of hollow years. Carry me to the shoreline, bury me in the sand, walk me across the water, maybe you'll understand. Once the stone you're crawling under is lifted off your shoulders, once the cloud that's raining over your head disappears, the noise that you'll hear is the crashing down of hollow years. Once the stone you're crawling under, 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 once the stone you're
So confused.
What are you confused about, buddy?
Okay, so this is like way more simplistic, first of all.
Was
than-
this not metal?
It definitely was not metal. This was not metal at all. This was like soft rock.
I know.
I'm so confused. Like the instrumental is so simplistic. The piano is a really nice addition. Lyrically, though, we ran out of stuff. We ran out of stuff a little bit. Yeah. Got a little repetitive. That's what killed it more than
Ran out of steam hard at the end. Like, we could have cut a couple minutes off this song and been
like
fine.
they did a bare naked ladies like outro to this, which, you know, in metal, that's kind of shocking to see.
I got really bored there at the end.
Agreed. I think if there was about a minute trimmed off of this, it would be probably in the high sixes for me, honestly. But because I like the pluckiness of that guitar, there was some like melody that kind of reminded me of like some kind of Spanish love song, like the way the acoustic was working. So there was some interesting, like I like the piano, like there were some interesting instrumental elements, even with it being rather straightforward. And vocally, I actually really liked it vocally.
Yeah, we were in the sevens
Easily,
before that
yeah.
ending.
Yeah.
Easy. Like
That
the
last minute really cut it down.
Yeah, the simplicity of the song really like added to the feel to it.
Sure.
It had a very, it was almost uplifting feel and vibe to the instrumental to it. So it almost felt like you were taking that off of your shoulders.
Yeah.
Which was fantastic, which is
Very uplifting.
also fits the premise of the lyrics and everything else. Just everything about it just felt right
Agreed.
until repetitive hit there
Yeah.
at the end.
And even before that, it was kind of, I don't know if lyrically it was wholly repetitive, but I felt like it was starting to get in that realm. And maybe it was just the sound of his voice. And maybe it was. Yeah, okay. The walk me across the water part.
Well, it feels like we had one verse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. So it's a double.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, lyrically is my complaint mostly here.
Yeah.
But the sound-wise, it didn't really bother me. I do like that piano, and I like that acoustic guitar, but man, I wish there was about a minute trimmed off of this.
I love that
For sure.
swap up that was in there too.
It was nice.
Just, where are you rating it?
I'm going to go with a 5.7 here. It's going to go in a playlist because I want to see if I can warm up to that outro a little bit. But a 5.7, I think, is where I'm going to be sitting.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 6.6. I'm going to add it to a playlist. It's one of those things, we get to the end, and I just hit next, and it'll be fine. The problem is, obviously, with me having to hit next, that bothers me a little bit. It's literally the worst part of it is once the stone you're crawling under starts repeating.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to toss one of those in there, I think we have a 7.3 easy.
Yeah.
But we throw 6 in there, and you kill it a little bit for me, so.
Yeah, lyrically, this was a little rough.
Underwhelming.
Yeah, very underwhelming lyrically. If there was just a little bit more added to that end part, or even just another verse slipped in there to make it fill out that 5 minutes. But I don't know. It just, I wasn't a fan of how they handled that outro.
I agree.
Not in a severe enough way, though, to make it under average.
Right.
But it definitely knocked it down in the, like, for me, like you said, it was up there.
Yeah.
Like high 6s, 7s. Initially, like, I was really digging it, and then that repetition hit, and I was like,
Yeah.
But shout out to our Patreon. We appreciate you. I'm Pyro.
I'm the Chuckness.
If you guys enjoy our content, make sure you do us a favor and hit that like. Hit the sub if you haven't already. Most of you haven't, so get your asses on that. We appreciate you. And also, drop down the comments just for fun. You're in here on a Dream Theater video. What's your favorite artist?
Ooh, I am curious.
Yeah. That's got to be an interesting
Somebody say Alan Jackson.
No, don't say Alan Jackson. I will ban you.